Hi Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Your key to the week this week is the World card. Are you ready for a new level? Are you ready for a new plateau? And more importantly, are you ready for the world to see what you've been working on? For some of you, this could literally be where you are ready to share more of something. For others, this could be, in fact, actually for a lot of you, this could be a week where you are really getting into or digging into plans for your future, plans for moving ahead. This could be where you're starting to really think about a lot of the things that you want to implement, not only for the end of the year, but also coming into the new year itself. The other thing with the World card as well, remember this is like where you graduate in a sense. And what I like most about this card is it kind of suggests that whatever you are doing, it is the next round, it is the next level. This is where you're taking something to newer heights than wherever it is that you've been previously. The other thing with the World card, it can represent the world or communities, and so for that reason it might be that whatever you're doing this week, you're not doing it on your own. All right, so this is great. Aquarius is the sign of groups, friendships, the social media, right? All of these things are Aquarian energies. And so for that reason, you fare better when you're not doing things on your own. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your actions and options, you've got the Ace of Swords. So for a lot of you, this is a new beginning, all right? Like this week, you are starting something afresh. Doesn't have to be a new job, but it could be. For some of you, this could be a new contract, potentially of an international flavor. For others, this could be new work, new business. It could be an interaction that you have with a power player. I would probably say that this is a new group though, a new group, a new connection to a group, or a new group setting or endeavor that you're getting into, which could be really great. Another way that this might show up for a lot of you as well is you are making a decision to no longer do something on your own, which is, could be really exciting. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. So there's a lot going on here with your work, your profession, your career. There are lots of thoughts here about legacy, about what you're sharing with the world, about how you're sharing it with the world, what your current skill set is, whether you want to improve that current skill set. For some of you, you're going back to school in some regard, but it's on the job training. It's not like, yeah, I'm going to go and sit in a classroom for 3 years. This is you learning or taking on some new idea or methodology, or even a more advanced version of whatever you're doing. But either which way, the skills that you have that you're gaining are an elevated version of something that you've already done or that you're already doing. And it really is a fresh start or a new go around on this. Now, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, there's a really nice energy here, because it suggests that whatever you're working on, there's not only support, but there's you feeling like you're not only accepted amongst your peers, but it's kind of like, yeah, you know what, I kind of finally feel like I've arrived at the course or in the classroom or whatever it might be. For a lot of you, this could be really looking at where you're going to go for your gap year. For some of you, this could be a week where you're already starting to look ahead at your work placements. Very possible. I really like that for a lot of you as well. For some of you, you could be lining up travel and work in some regard for the new year. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, new contracts, potentially new positions that are being formed that maybe you didn't even know about. So maybe your boss comes to you this week and says, look, your position is being changed, or it's going to evolve into this, this and this, and you're going to have these new responsibilities, you're going to have this new approach. There's something here where there is a big shift happening to not only the job itself, but also potentially the culture of the relationship, the culture of the institution that you're a part of. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, work is a big focus this week. And I think for a lot of you, you're getting really clear on, I almost want to say like, yeah, like you're getting really clear on not only the direction that you're taking your work, but you also understand that what you have at the moment can only be amplified with either more people, more connections, more collaborations, more networks. There's something here where you're kind of accepting, in order for me to take things to the next level, or to even to implement the plans that I have, I'm going to need either some form of support, some sort of new people, new energies, new, you know, maybe even just new input. The other thing as well with the Eight of Pentacles, because aside from work, it is new skills that are gained. And I do feel that whatever your working, professional or academic situation is, there is new information coming in that for you as an Aquarius, because your brain works so fast, once you take this on board, it's like you start to see shifts taking place very quickly. I'm going to tell you right here and right now, within a month, you're not going to recognize your work sphere or your career. And I don't say that lightly. For those of you that are retired and no longer working, you are going back to school. But again, it's something of a very practical nature. It's almost like something that you can use straight away. It's not like this nebulous thing that's out there in the future and may haven't, you know, it's not all of that. It's like once you're doing this, you will be able to do it almost straight away. For your love and relations, you've got the Seven of Cups. So partnerships, relationships, look, you already have a lot going on here, and I would say with that Seven of Cups, this is not a week to add more to the plate. What I mean by this is, if your partner says, you know, we should be doing A, B and C, if you feel kind of like, if I do that as well, it's going to take me off of this path, tell them so. This is a week for pure honesty, all right? Like, you've got some really great stuff coming up here. Adding more to the plate that's going to end up seeing you dropping plates elsewhere is not the answer. All right, this is a week for clarity, honesty, and just to say to your partner, look, you know what, babe, not this week. Another time, yes, absolutely, this is not the right moment. And I got to be honest, because whatever's being set into motion this week is going to have reaching ripples, it's potentially going to take you a month to get to where you need to be. So if you can say to your partner, you know what, can we rediscuss this or reapproach it in the new year? Because I'm interested, I just can't do it now. All right, when it comes to those of you that are single and looking, there's interest, but it's not the right time. All right, it's just not, especially with the Seven of Cups. This is not it's not a good card. I mean, none of them are bad, none of them are good, but yeah. Now, before we get into your money and materials, many of you have asked, will I ever put Mindset Magic on for the same price as I did as the introductory when I launched the course? The answer is absolutely no. I did say that when I was launching that course. However, on the 24th of November, for 24 hours, Mindset Magic is going to be 44% off. That is pretty much as good as I can get it. And next year, you know, when I do another sale for this course, it won't be the price that it's going to be now. So this is pretty much the best price that you're ever going to be able to get it for from here on in. If you want to get that, it's the numerology. We're looking at the lunations, we're doing energy work. There's so many awesome things as part of it. If you loved my chakra meditations, you get those as a free gift. And as if that wasn't enough, you are also getting, and I really love this part of the course, it's not just a bunch of information that you can't, you know, that you, oh, at some point I'll get round to that. I've given you 28 days worth of steps for you to manifest anything that you want. A step-by-step process where I take you from beginner right through to an advanced technique that I myself use. With that said, you can get the code in the link in the description box below. And if you want to get that at 44% off, 24 hours only. For your money and materials, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I love this, right? Whatever is being set into motion this week, it's going to take you around 4 weeks to really implement it and get it off the ground. But it's you setting something in motion for the long haul. Whatever this is, it's going to bring you good money over a period of time. So you're playing the long game here. You've got the World card. Nothing happens quickly with that card unless the Tower or the Chariot are involved. You've got the Knight of Pentacles here for your money. So whatever is being initiated or implemented over the course of this week, it's going to grow over time. You will see solid results from this, providing you're willing to put that hard work in. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, your bones and especially your knees this week, you must must look after them. When it comes to your home and your environment, that Knight of Pentacles, you might be away from home more than you're in it this week. Very possible, because the Knight of Pentacles is a mode of transport. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.